Thousands of people are out here on West Florissant in Ferguson once again protesting the shooting death of 18-year-old Michael Brown. Early Friday, police identified his shooter as 28-year-old Officer Darren Wilson. At the same time, they released surveillance video allegedly showing Brown robbing a convenience store in hopes that residents would begin to look at the whole picture. Instead, many residents are shocked and angry. Why did police wait an entire week to release this information is the question many residents are asking. 70-year-old Zenobia Thompson believes it's all part of a cover-up.
The information that they brought out today, why did they bring that out? To denigrate this young guy who is dead, this grieving mother and father, to further denigrate, that is to make it plausible for this officer to get off.
It's those suspicions and mistrust of police here that brought citizens back to this familiar stretch of road in Ferguson.
They were quick to put the victim's face, Mike Brown, on television as far as what he did, whatever he did, but it took them six days to officially release the name, and we still don't have a face to put with that name.
It definitely masked they used it to mask the whole situation. I feel like it's a gamble on our common sense, like just get them this and this what they'll take. But it's not done. It's not done.
Black America is watching you. What's your message to people outside of this community? What are you saying in terms of the move here right now tonight?
You say Black America is watching us. Our message tonight and how we unite and how we stand for this cause is basically to tell white America to watch us.
It's been 6 straight nights of sometimes violent protests.
With police pointing rifles and shotguns and everything at you and stuff. It don't make no sense. This is supposed to be the United States. People in other countries. The terrorists now, on the news, the terrorists in the terrorist country, they think they got us on their side now because they seen all those tanks. They wondering what we did to make them pull out military equipment on the so-called American population.
This is the surveillance video that allegedly shows Brown stealing cigars from a convenience store and shoving a clerk shortly before he was killed.
Why is it that our African-American males, when they make mistakes, that it costs them their life?
Since Detective Darren Wilson's initial contact wasn't related to the robbery, 23-year-old Bruce Franks, seen here with his 6-year-old daughter, feels it's another case of racial profiling. He came out in his tank top and shorts to make a point. What point are you trying to make?
When I'm walking down the street, the average person would think that I'm a thug, I'm up to no good, I'm all of this because of my tattoos, because I'm young, because I'm black. When really they don't know, throughout the day I wear a suit all day. I'm a business owner, I'm a father, I'm a homeowner, I'm a husband. So I get profiled all the time. I get stopped 3 times a week. It takes for a bunch of angry people to tear some things up and burn some things up for everybody to get the picture. So they mad because they're setting Quick Trip on fire and breaking into stores, and I don't agree with that because I'm a business owner. But at the end of the day, if that hadn't happened, you wouldn't have all of this.
By all this, Franks is referring to the countless number of cars and thousands of people, some hanging outside of vehicles and others standing on top of a truck. This is the beginning of a long weekend here in Ferguson. On Sunday, the Reverend Al Sharpton and Martin Luther King III will join the Brown family for a rally and perhaps address the question from residents, where do we go from here? I'm Tim Lampley, reporting for News 1.